Welcome back to my channel today. We explore the value of specific coins. The most valuable USA Washington Quarter dollar coins value in market in dollar, so let's get started. First up, the 1987p Washington Quarter is one coin that continues to surprise collectors in today's market. Millions of these quarters were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and for years they circulated through stores, banks, vending machines, and everyday pocket change. Because of that, most people ignored them completely. However, collectors know that condition plays a huge role in coin value, and finding a 1987p Washington Quarter in extra fine condition has become much more interesting over the years. The Washington Quarter series is one of the most recognized coin series in United States history. Introduced in 1932 to honor President George Washington, the design became a permanent part of American coinage. The front of the coin features the portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse shows the famous eagle with spread wings. Before the state quarter program started in 1999, this classic eagle reverse was seen on quarters for decades, making it highly popular among collectors today. The small P mint mark on the 1987 quarter means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In earlier years, Philadelphia coins often had no mint mark, but by 1987, the P became standard on quarters from that mint. More than 582 million quarters were produced there during that year, making the coin very common in circulation. Even so, collectors still search for clean examples because most surviving coins show heavy wear, scratches, fatting, or damage from years of use. An extra fine condition coin is much different from a heavily worn quarter. In extra fine condition, the coin still shows strong details in Washington's hair and around the eagle feathers on the reverse side. The wear is usually light and only appears on the highest points of the design. Much of the original detail remains sharp, giving the coin a more attractive appearance compared to average circulated examples. In today's auction market, a normal 1987p Washington Quarter in extra fine condition is usually worth more than face value, although not extremely rare. Depending on overall eye appeal, some examples may sell for around $1 or slightly more to collectors looking to complete albums or collections. Coins with brighter surfaces, fewer marks, and stronger details can attract stronger interest from buyers. The real excitement begins when collectors discover high-grade examples with exceptional preservation. Mint state examples graded by professional companies such as PCGS or NGC can sell for much higher prices. Some 1987p quarters graded at extremely high levels like MS-67 have reached hundreds of dollars at auction because so few coins survive in nearly perfect condition. One especially sharp example reportedly sold for several $100s because of its beautiful luster and outstanding quality. Collectors also pay close attention to mint errors on Washington quarters from 1987. Error coins are created during the minting process and can become very valuable depending on the type of mistake. Some collectors search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, or filled mint marks. While most quarters found in circulation are normal coins, genuine errors can sometimes sell for impressive amounts in online auctions. One important thing collectors always mention is never cleaning old coins. Many people believe cleaning a coin will increase its value, but the opposite is usually true. Cleaning can damage the original surface and reduce collector interest immediately. Natural surfaces with original color and luster are preferred by serious collectors, even if the coin looks slightly aged. Another reason the 1987p quarter remains interesting is because modern coin collecting has grown rapidly online. Auction websites and coin marketplaces allow collectors from around the world to compete for rare and high-quality coins. Because of this growing demand, even common modern coins can sometimes surprise people with strong prices if the condition is exceptional. If you have an old jar of quarters at home, it may be worth checking carefully. While most 1987p Washington quarters are only worth face value, some extra fine or high-grade examples can attract collector attention. A rare error or exceptionally preserved coin could be worth far more than most people expect. That is what makes coin collecting exciting for so many people across the world. The 1987p Washington quarter proves that even an everyday coin can hold hidden value. A simple quarter that once passed through cash registers and pockets decades ago may now be an interesting collectible with real auction demand. For collectors, every coin tells a story, and sometimes the smallest pieces of pocket change can become the most fascinating discoveries of all. Next up, the 1984D Washington quarter is one of those coins that many people ignore every single day, without realizing that certain examples can actually be worth far more than 25 cents. Millions of these quarters were produced at the Denver Mint in 1984, and because they are still commonly found in circulation, most people believe they have no collector value at all. But the truth is very different. Coin collectors across the United States continue searching for high-quality 1984D quarters, because some rare condition examples have sold for surprisingly strong prices in today's auction market. The Washington Quarter series has always been popular among collectors. The front of the coin features the portrait of George Washington, while the reverse shows the classic eagle design that was used for many decades before the state quarters program began. On the 1984D quarter, the small D mint mark appears on the front of the coin near Washington's ponytail, showing that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. During that year, the Mint produced more than 500 million quarters, making it a very common coin in normal circulation. However, rarity in the coin market is not always about mintage numbers. Sometimes the real value comes from condition, quality, and preservation. Most 1984D quarters found in pockets, jars, and cash registers today are heavily circulated. These coins often have scratches, worn details, faded surfaces, and dull color from decades of use. In that condition, the coin is usually worth only face value. But once collectors discover examples with sharp details, bright mint luster, and almost no damage, the value can increase quickly. A beautiful, uncirculated example can sell for several dollars, while premium gem-quality pieces certified by professional grading companies can bring much higher prices at major auctions. One of the reasons collectors pay strong money for top-condition 1984D quarters is because many coins from the 1980s were not produced with perfect quality control. Weak strikes, contact marks, and poor surface quality were common during that period. Because of this, finding a flawless or nearly flawless example today is much harder than many people expect. Collectors who build registry sets compete for the finest known examples, and that competition can drive auction prices very high. Some certified mint state examples of the 1984D Washington quarter have sold for hundreds of dollars in the modern coin market. Coins graded MS-65 or MS-66 already attract collector attention, but once a coin reaches the extremely rare MS-67 level, prices can rise dramatically. Certain auction records have shown top-quality 1984D quarters selling for several $100s because of their exceptional condition and eye appeal. That is why many collectors carefully check every quarter they receive in change, hoping to discover a hidden treasure. Another reason this coin attracts attention is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins are always exciting because they were created accidentally during the minting process. Some Washington quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchets, or unusual surface mistakes. While error coins are much harder to find, they can be worth far more than ordinary examples. Collectors love unique coins because no two errors are exactly the same. If you think you may own a valuable 1984D quarter, there are several important things to examine carefully. First, look at the overall condition of the coin. Coins with sharp hair details on Washington, clean surfaces, and strong original shine are more desirable. Next, check for scratches, discoloration, or signs of cleaning. Many people accidentally damage coins by polishing them, but cleaning usually lowers collector value instead of increasing it. Serious collectors prefer coins with natural surfaces and original mint appearance. Coin grading also plays a major role in determining value. Professional companies like PCGS and NGC examine coins under magnification and assign official grades based on condition. Even a tiny difference in grade can change the value significantly. That is why collectors often send their best coins for professional certification before selling them at auction. Today, the market for collectible Washington quarters continues to grow as more people become interested in modern U.S. coins. While most 1984 D quarters are still worth only face value, the finest examples can surprise collectors with impressive auction prices. Hidden among ordinary pocket change, these coins remind us that valuable treasures can sometimes appear in the most unexpected places.